This ain't no disco.
This ain't no country club neither.
This is RVA.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. You're listening to
Oh La La.
In the Dungeon.
Woo. Episode 6.
Yeah, this is a special little extra drop. You know, we usually do bi-weekly, but this is every week. We're coming at you hard.
Yeah, we keep getting more and more cool peeps to put on the show.
That's right.
And the person that we have today is a special friend of mine. His name is Nate Oyler. And a fun fact, I think I might have mentioned this in another episode, but I used to manage an all-original band here in Richmond called Snake Oil Salvation. And Nate was the singer for the band, and that's how we met. And he has since left that band, but he still is friends with them and plays reunion gigs. But now he does a solo acoustic act. And he's super talented and down to earth, and I feel lucky to call him a friend. And you might have caught him at New Kent Winery or the Groove Music Hall. So without further ado, let's welcome Nate.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I appreciate that.
So Nate, are you from Richmond?
Not originally, no. I've been in Richmond for a while, but I'm from all over the place.
Where were you born?
I was born in California, in Torrance.
I feel like I knew that, but I forgot.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like, so when I was a kid, I moved around everywhere. I lived in, I went from California to Virginia Beach to Kentucky for a little while. I lived in Louisville, Kentucky.
Nice.
And then I went back to Virginia Beach, and then we ended up moving to Richmond. Well, not really Richmond, but Mechanicsville area. And then when I got old enough, I moved to Richmond when I finished high school.
So were your parents, were they military?
No, I get asked that a lot, but my dad was actually in like pharmaceutical sales.
Oh,
So we bounced
wow.
everywhere.
you have
like,
a good friend who does that.
Yeah. Make
Every
that
time they
money.
opened like a new place, we jumped all over the place.
So your parents must have been loaded.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. I'd say that.
That's fun.
Yeah. I don't know. It was cool. It was cool and it wasn't cool. We had like a pool growing up and stuff, like a in-ground pool
nice.
and a big house and stuff, which was cool. But the moving around definitely did suck, though.
Was it like hard to make friends?
Yeah, because I was super
keep them?
shy as a kid, anyways. So yeah, it was tough until I got to like high school and I kind of broke out of that.
Did you go to high school in Richmond, or you moved here after that, or?
Yeah, I went to Lee Davis High School, which is now I believe Mechanicsville High School.
Okay. Yep.
We moved here. I started like my 9th grade year. So
Okay.
Wow,
I got
so you
to-
were new as a freshman?
I was, I knew nobody.
Whoa.
Yep.
In a way, that might be good though, because it's like when you go to college and you can kind of like, since I've been to
Reinvent.
college about 20 times, you can reinvent yourself like over and over again. So
Yeah, I guess. I don't know,
like,
it
no,
helped me.
it's
I was tall and I played basketball, so it was easy to make friends.
bonuses.
Yep.
And you played music. Did you play music at that time?
I did, yeah, but like I said, I was kind of reserved and I kept it to myself. I never really played with anybody outside of like me and my dad and my brother used to play, and we had a little band that we did a
that's so
couple
cool.
small shows and stuff
fun.
with. But I just played guitar. I sang a couple songs, but my dad did most of the singing, and my brother, like I said, played drums. And I never really like shared it with anybody because I was too like nervous to put it out there. I just wasn't sure about it.
You would have never known that now. I feel like
Yeah.
you're so outgoing and friendly.
I know, yeah. It just took, like I said, when I started 9th grade, I was so shy. I forced myself to take drama and communications, and that just kind of like opened it up. And
We love drama.
yeah.
I'm
it
an
definitely helped.
international thespian for life.
Me as well. Lee,
You're a thespian? I didn't know you.
Yes.
I'm a thespian.
Aren't we all?
So you came to Richmond in your high school years. Did you start playing gigs around that time?
No, I never played anywhere. I actually didn't play an official gig until I started playing with Snake Oil Salvation.
What?
And I
Really?
was I don't even know, like 35, 36.
So how did you find snake oil? Was it on Craigslist?
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like
'Cause that's
you
how I
find
found
people
them.
on Craigslist. Yeah, I mean, so you were singing in the band before, and then
I didn't mention that, folks. I did sing in the
Oh.
band before.
I
They
didn't-
wanted
I
a
know.
man
Sorry, I brought
singer.
that up. Yeah.
But it's okay. No bad blood.
So, anyways, like I played guitar like when I was younger, and then I stopped playing guitar, and then I got back into it later on, like in adulthood, and it's really hard to get into a band as a guitar player. There's
Really?
a lot of really good guitar players out there.
Oh, that's true.
And I can play guitar, but like there's a lot of really, really good guitar players.
Lee's a really good guitar player.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
I haven't heard him, but I'd love to.
Yeah, after the pod, we're going to jam.
But, okay.
And David Sawyer.
Yeah.
Shout out
Oh,
if you're listening.
yes.
I've
He's
heard
incredible.
some of his stuff, and you know, like Evan from Snake Oil Salvation, like
he
great
can
guitar
shred,
player.
yeah.
So I was trying to get into bands, and it was tough, man. And then I was like, well, everybody's looking for a singer. I'm gonna try singing.
You nailed it, too. Like, we were all blown away when we heard you sing.
Well, thank you.
So you have a song coming out soon.
I do. I've got a single coming out April 7th.
Remember, folks, April 7th.
And where can we listen to that?
All the major streaming platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. What am I missing? Pandora? Are they still around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all of them.
So, besides your name, what's the name of the song?
The name of the song is Sunshine State of Mind.
All right.
And what's that about? Sunshine?
Yeah,
Cali?
it's a little bit, it's got a play on kind of like Florida. And I wrote that song, it was about 8 years ago. It's the first song that I like wrote, put together, start to finish. And it's about kind of like a long distance relationship with somebody from Florida and trying to make that work out.
How would you describe your style?
Man, I got no clue now. So I've been pitching this on to like Spotify playlist, and everybody describes me different ways. I think I'm kind of Southern rock, alternative country-ish.
A little
but
bit
I've
of
been getting-
California, if you ask me.
Yeah, kind of
little
like
bit.
beachy music too. Yeah.
I listened to some stuff before I came over here, and I definitely thought like the Southern rock vibe. Like, I love the grittiness of your voice. It speaks to me.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that just comes naturally, I guess. I don't know.
Where did you record it?
I recorded it Red Amp Audio in Richmond.
Your background vocals, because I listened to the single. They haven't listened to it yet. We're all going to listen to it soon. But the background vocalists, they sounded amazing. It's like you had a
Yeah.
chorus.
So-
like a chorus of angels.
Everybody that's with the exception of like the rhythm guitar and the main vocals, it's all session artists that they hooked me up with, and it blew me away, the quality of it. It's incredible. I think way better musicians than I am, for sure.
I don't know about that. You're really good.
These people are professionals.
Wow.
Yeah, they did a great job.
It must be humbling to experience that.
Yeah, I mean, because you never know what to expect when you walk into that type of situation. And I walked into it, and I was just like immediately blown away. Like they take your song and just play it and make it sound better than it sounded before, and it's like their second time playing it. So
Yeah, they like perfect it and polish it up.
absolutely, yeah.
That's awesome. That reminds me of that show. I don't know if anyone watched it, that came out a couple years ago, but it was these very famous musicians who...
The Wrecking Crew.
Was that what it was
I
called?
thought it was
all this. Yeah, there's a. They're
Frankie Valley.
Or that.
Yeah, about the studio musicians. They played on like 60, 70,000 songs in the, and you just hand them the sheet. They play the music and
But they make it better.
Yeah, I mean,
no rehearsal time. They just know what to do.
Just everyone working on a track.
The beauty
really.
of a team, man. I mean, like that's what our podcast is. We all we all pass it around. Everybody gets their ideas out. That's how it is in the studio.
yeah.
Yeah, we're all equally insane.
Exactly.
What's the song from Rent? Looking for someone whose baggage matches mine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but we have great guests like you. It's like,
Well, I do have one question.
yeah.
Okay.
Who are your biggest musical influences, if you have any?
I do. I mean, when I grew up, I listened to a lot of Jimi Hendrix, a lot of Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I kind of just dove into that that type of like genre, like the blues guitar, and I still played a Stratocaster. I play a Stratocaster now, and that always kind of just resonated with me. As I got a little bit older, I did start listening to some of the Southern rock stuff. I did listen to a lot of like Skinner and stuff like that, and I mean another Strat player in that band, and yeah, I was listening mostly for the guitar riffs. I just thought it sounded great. So, but yeah, Stevie had a great voice too. So. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
What about your process for writing lyrics? Can you walk us through that?
I don't really have a process. It's kind of crazy. Like I'll go months just without writing anything, and then something just like some experience pops in my head, and I'll get kind of like a chorus, and I'll go sit down and I'll write out the guitar parts, and then I'll come back to it. But yeah, usually always starts as like some type of idea or inspiration, and then I'll go write the guitar parts, and then I'll do the hook or the chorus, and then I'll come back and finish the verse stuff.
Would you say, what kind of mood are your songs? Because when I was in Snake Oil, I wrote a few songs for them, and mine were all sad, because I like to write about being sad.
Yeah.
So what do you like to write about?
Everything. I mean, I've got songs that are sad. I've got songs that are happy. I got songs that are fun. I got songs that are slow. It's just the mood that you're in, and whatever strikes you, whatever inspires you to just sit down and write. Usually I'll have a couple drinks, sit down, and just kind of play around with it. I have written down some like ideas and come back and been able to write songs of that, but most of them, the good songs are like 1 or 2 minutes, they're done, and that's it.
I like Champagne. I still remember it. It's so catchy.
Yeah, I was just going to say Champagne, because Champagne was like, I wrote that song in like 2 minutes. Start to finish, it was done, and yeah, it is super catchy. The chorus is for sure, and people, I don't know what people think that song's about, but it's actually about a guitar.
Oh, I thought it was about champagne.
Yeah, I mean,
Captain Obvious.
I like Champagne too, but yeah, it was actually about a guitar that was like a champagne sparkle color.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Well, with playing around Richmond, like, what have been some of your, like, if you could pick a wild, like, experience, like a remembrance, even if like something happening in the crowd or like something happening on stage, like I was in a musical, winery. Like I was in a musical once, and I was Ben Vereen basically and Pippin, and so I was on stage the whole time, and I had this wireless mic, and we were dancing, and the mic got stuck on someone else's clothes, and then we were stuck together for the rest of the song. So anything weird or wild like that happen?
I mean, so I've had all sorts of like strange things happen. I guess everybody does that plays music. Yeah. But yeah, so the first show I ever played was at the Canal Club. It was with Snake Oil Salvation. Nice. And we finished the set, and I mean, I was nervous as shit. Like I was just like I just drug myself up there. I did the songs, and then got the hell off of stage, and we're packing all our stuff up. And this one girl comes up to me and she said, "Hey, can you sign my tits?"
Oh
and
my God.
I was like, holy shit.
You're like I'm in the big time now.
Yes, I will.
I froze, and I was just like, I was like, no. And I looked at the guitar player, and he was like, he shook his head no. So I was just like, no, sorry. I was like, I can't do it. Sorry.
No.
Oh my God.
Was it Chris Claggett or was it Evans?
I did. Yeah. It's a strange position to be put in, like in that, especially if you have like a significant other there, and it's
That's
like,
true.
Oh yeah, that is awkward.
It's always kind of
bitch.
awkward, like in that type of stuff.
I'm so bad. I'd be like, baby, is for the fame.
I'd be like,
I'm signing those titties.
I will not, because I'm an obedient girl.
Yeah, I did not, and
God, I don't know.
I'm glad I didn't, but it was like it was just like, it was crazy. I was like, dude, like this is the first time I've ever played anywhere, and like right off the bat, I was just like, what the fuck is?
What is this effect I have on women?
Yeah, what is happening here?
Well, you were a lead singer, so of course, yeah.
Right, and when I got like I don't know if you know, like when I auditioned for the band, I was like, I was so nervous, and like literally I talked to Tisha, and I was like, she's like, yeah, we'll come by today. And I was at work at my part-time job, and I was like, okay. So I listened to some of the tracks, and I just like scribbled down some lyrics, and then I went in there and I just did it. And I was like, man, they're going to hate this. It's going to be terrible and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, they called me like the next day or 2 days later. And like, yeah, if you want it, you got it. But they were like, do you think you can do it? Because I was like, I've never fronted a band. I've never been in that situation. And yeah, it ended up working out. But
I was going to say, you're like meant to be a front man. You got the height, you got the look,
shit.
and you have the voice.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, it's tough sometimes. I don't know. I'm more of like an introvert, so like getting up there and doing that. Like now that I'm playing guitar, and then I was playing guitar and singing. At first, I just started singing. It helps to hide behind that a little bit.
Oh, so you find it more comfortable? Because my husband, he's played piano all of his life, and he is starting to sing more, and he finds it difficult to like really concentrate on both at the same time when he's so used to just playing the piano.
Yeah. For me, it's easier. It's easier to do both. And when I started doing the solo stuff, I was really like the same thing. I didn't know how that was going to turn out, but it turned out really well. And I kind of like doing that too, because I can do, my own versions of songs and covers, and I can change up the originals from place to place and, play them at whatever pace I want.
Right.
So being an introvert, do you have like, what is it called? Like it's like Sasha Fierce, like what Beyonce has.
A way to like hype yourself up, or an alter ego.
Yeah, an alter ego. Do you see yourself like putting one on? Because I know I do.
Yeah, I tried that for a little while, and it didn't work out for me. Usually I'm like, a couple drinks before the show, like take off and just, relax a little bit, and then it works out. But I mean, honestly, like I've played so many times now, it's whatever. Like I just go up there, it just feels normal. And once you get the first song out, it's all good. So.
Well, do you think you and the alter ego have meshed as one?
Maybe I've morphed into like this super front man dude or whatever.
Because Alice Cooper, it's like his real name is Vincent Furnier,
right?
But he's like real clear. He says Vincent Furnier is a different guy than Alice Cooper.
I thought I almost did that. I almost like just came up with a random name and did it, and I was like, I don't know, I'm just. Like
Garth Brooks, and what was his alter ego?
Oh, Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines.
Chris Gaines, the Australian rock star.
yeah, baby. Crikey.
Oh man, I used to work with a guy. Funny story about that, and he loves Garth Brooks, right? And I love Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks is awesome. Incredible songwriter, incredible singer. Well, I don't know if he even wrote his songs, so maybe
maybe both.
I thought I saw some documentary where he didn't. But anyways, incredible singer, performer, whatever. And this guy was like, yeah, I'm going to see Garth Brooks. Like, I'm stoked about it. Like, I can't wait. And I was like, oh man, have you seen the Chris Gaines stuff? And he was like, no, what are you talking about? Never seen it. Like, never heard of it, anything. He watched that. He hated me for it. He was like, dude, he was like, this is trash. Like, this is trash. Like, I can't believe he did it. Like, he pretended to be this Australian rock star for like a year. Like, totally took it on. But yeah, that was not good for him. I thought it was hilarious.
He's a celebrity.
It's fun to look back on that moment in time now, though.
Yeah, it is. It is fun to reflect on that now.
Chris Gaines.
Okay, I have one question that's not music related before we listen to your single, because we want to listen to it. But favorite Richmond restaurant?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Not a chain.
Yeah, I got you. Man, you're putting me on the spot.
Or like even just
you can give a highlight.
A few.
Yeah, I mean, I love sticky rice. I used to go there all the time.
You're a sushi fan?
I love sushi, but I also love buckets of tots, which they have, and I like PBRs and lots of beers. So, yeah, sticky rice is great.
It's wild there.
Yeah, it gets pretty crazy at nighttime.
Liz took a fall.
Or during the day at brunch.
Liz took a fall right before we went to Sticky Rice
the
last time we went.
I was at the head shop across the street, and there is a bump in the floor. Even the lady who worked there told me there was a bump there, and I wasn't the first to fall.
She ate shit.
Many have been chosen.
I'm having fun with this thing. Take it away.
But yeah, ZZQ too. Barbecue,
Ooh,
like
yeah.
they're phenomenal. Their stuff is the best barbecue I've ever had.
Wait, which barbecue spot?
ZZQ.
I haven't been there
Scott's
yet. I
Addition.
haven't been
Oh,
there.
yeah, they're in
you
Scott's
should go.
Edition.
We gotta go.
So good.
Yeah,
We gotta go.
they got cocktails, barbecue, and
What more do you
Yum, yum.
need?
nothing really.
Maybe some vodka.
Oh. Yeah, alcohol makes any food better, right?
Nothing.
All right, we're gonna take a quick pause in the podcast to listen to this single.
If you'll go ahead and announce it, Nate.
Yeah, it's my new single coming out April 7th. It's called Sunshine State of Mind.
All right.
I'm a simple man, drinking my hay, playing my guitar at your local bar. Baby's gone, don't know when she's coming home. Met my girl, where they stay up late, drink all night, party next day. My own fault, I know where she was coming from. She got that sunshine state of mind. No one's gonna keep her home tonight. Beaches and palm trees and it's Cuban coffee all night. She got that sunshine state of mind. My love goes every day. Gotta find a reason, make her stay here with me. Without her, I might die. Then one day, she came to me, said I'm leaving, please come with me. Start a new life in my old town. She got that sunshine state of mind. No one's gonna keep her home tonight. Beaches and palm trees and it's Cuban coffee all night. She got that sunshine state of mind. We got that sunshine state of mind. No one's gonna keep us home tonight. Salsa and tango, my feet are tangled all night. We got that sunshine state of mind.
That was
Thank
so
you.
good, Nate.
Thank you
So
so much.
good. So good.
Okay, right off the bat, I know it's about, you said it was about like Florida, but for me, because art is subjective,
Right.
it reminds me of North Carolina, like that country vibe, but beach vibe.
Yeah.
And I just imagine myself with my significant other, Haroon, on a 4-wheeler, and we're just driving on the sand.
Cruising.
I'm holding a flag in my arms. Maybe it's the Bosnian flag because he's Bosnian.
I was
But
picturing a camo flag if you're doing that.
and playing volleyball. I'm drinking beer. I'm having fun on the beach. Like and there's wind, and it's kind of stormy but sunny at the same time.
Yeah, I get all that too. That's sounds great. Yeah.
I enjoyed it as well. I could feel some of that, but I was feeling the Florida, and like driving. Like I could feel you like driving all night to your baby down in Florida. You gotta get there.
Hurry up.
Okay. Yeah.
Lee, did you have the same feeling?
Yeah, it was a kind of a country rock, like almost alternative country.
I've heard that a couple
Yeah,
times.
it's
Yeah,
not-
recently.
I think it straddles that southern rock country
Definitely.
kind of vibe. I think also isn't all music like why do we have to categorize it?
Yeah, it's a
just
bunch
good
of
song,
things.
man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I agree. I don't really fall in any category. I've got
Yeah.
stuff that's all over the place, but having a hard time figuring out what category it belongs in.
Just music, baby.
Yeah.
Just music.
Yeah.
It feeds the ears.
I love the background vocalists, like the choir.
Mm-hmm.
They were so good. It makes me want to
Oh,
sing
yeah.
along because I don't know if I can sing as low as you, but I can sing that choir.
Yeah, I mean, it makes me sound better for sure. So,
Yes, bravo.
Well, Richmond is a better place with you, so.
oh, thank you.
So
Oh.
are you gonna stick around? You've been here for now, what, 20 years or?
Yeah, probably. I feel older every day, so yeah.
Have you
been here a while.
have you considered touring or anything?
Yeah, I mean, I've thought about it. It would take the right situation, I guess, to make that work out. I played some bigger festivals, like I played the Brandon Oyster Festival a couple years
nice.
back, and I like doing stuff like that, where there's a bigger crowd and they're just there to watch music. It's fun. I'd love to do more of that stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, we want you to get discovered. We need you to go beyond the vineyard.
That's right.
So we can.
But there's not that many places to play. Well, there are a lot of places to play around here, but I just feel like you need to. Your
Well,
voice
it's
needs to
getting
be
built
heard.
up.
Original music's
around here.
tough. A lot of people play. Working bands play covers, but original music. But original music like that would work. I mean,
Yeah. So I mean, like last year we played the band I used to play with. I took the same band and we just we played a show at Mainline for one of their festivals, and they just helped me out and played the all the other parts, and it went really well. And we're actually we're working together right now on a project. It's called the Nate Oyler Band, and
It's called what?
The Nate Oyler Band.
Yeah.
And
Nate
we're
Oyler
gonna
Band.
do that same type of stuff. So hopefully the single help promote all that stuff and get it out there.
For sure.
So excited! I
know.
can't. I feel honored to know you. Will you still remember me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
The little people.
The little people, the olalas.
yeah, you have to come back when you're rich and famous, and
Okay. I definitely
And give
will.
us money. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. Well, let's move on to some fun questions.
Yeah, that wasn't any fun.
Oh, that wasn't any
guys.
fun? Okay.
No
Well,
fun.
that was a lot of fun, but I mean, let's get a little silly.
a little silly.
now,
Let's get a little silly.
now we're using the interview questions.
That's right. Well, I always have to ask this one. What's your favorite swear word?
Man, I love them
know what
all
it is.
so
Everyone.
much. I don't know. I like to say shit a lot.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That's my favorite one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's. I mean, they're all good. Fuck's good. Shit is probably got to be my favorite. Yeah,
We love a good shit. That's for
doesn't?
sure.
true.
At our ages, right? No,
Especially at mine.
the youngest person here.
Okay. Okay. I have one. Wait, Lee. But we already know each other's favorite swear words.
Yeah.
Yours is the F word.
Yes.
Yours is the F word. I'm not going to say it because my poor
Oh my
mama,
God.
bless her heart. But
Oh, you're
mine's
not gonna-
shit. I'm allowed to say shit.
You're not gonna say it.
She's not allowed to say fuck.
I'll say it. Fuck.
There you go.
Okay. What is your go-to dance move?
Wow. All right. So, I used to, it's a little bit longer answer, but whatever. So I used to get like really into like Halloween costumes. And, one year I went as Michael Jackson, and I learned the choreography for Thriller, and I learned how to moonwalk.
Oh,
so
shit.
The moonwalk is
Whoa.
my signature.
I can do that too.
We're going to have to see the moonwalk
Okay.
before this
It's
is
easier
over.
on the hardwood floor though.
It is, but
Yeah.
that's my signature move.
It could be shocking.
Well,
on
as
this
you can
carpet.
probably tell, Halloween is my favorite holiday too.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
just kidding. I thought it was Easter.
Look at me. Obviously, Halloween's my favorite holiday.
We're in the dungeon, for Christ's sakes. What's your go-to dance move, Lee? Do you dance?
Have you seen my knees?
Well, post.
I have the-
Pre.
I have the brain of Stephen Hawking, and I have the dance move of Stephen Hawking.
So you're more of an like wiggling your chair.
I'll do what Usher used to call the body rock. You know, pretty much you just hug yourself and just
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Rock with
the body rock. Yeah.
the body wrap. I guess mine's like classic from the 90s, like the Kid and Play, perhaps, like where you're dancing with the partner.
Oh, yeah. What's that run in place move? Oh, that's
Oh
so
yeah,
awesome.
like the hammer time,
Yeah.
like thing. Like I'm throwing out all 90s.
And the Cabbage
dances here.
Patch.
Yeah, the Cabbage Patch.
So when I'm alone, I dance differently. When I'm alone at home, and when I'm on the dance floor, and when I'm on the dance floor, I catch myself, like naturally catch myself. I always like point, like I'm like pointing. I don't know why.
That's a Saturday Night Fever thing.
Yeah, I
It's
point.
always, yeah,
Or
it's
like a
always good
boogie
move.
woogie bugle girl.
But when I'm home, I twerk.
Yeah,
But that's just for at home activities. Okay, next question.
Anyway, what one superpower would you give to everyone in the world?
Wow. I feel like I'm on Miss America. I guess everybody can fly. That'd be cool. No need for
like
cars
it.
or
Yeah.
anything. Just fly
Yeah.
everywhere you need to go.
I was gonna say
Maybe
the same
we
thing.
would
Save a
save
ton of
the
money.
earth.
Yeah. The auto industry
Possibly,
and
yeah.
airline industry would hate you, but you know.
Yeah.
No more
Screw them.
parking.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
the Lord.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
more driving.
Praise the Lord.
That's why I don't go downtown now.
Same. That's
But
why.
downtown Richmond isn't that bad. Come on.
Speak
Huh?
for yourself.
You guys can also Uber there. Let's drum up some business for downtown Richmond. Whoop whoop.
Okay, donations are accepted on our link tree for Uber.
The girls need to travel.
That's right.
Lee, do you want to pick a question? A funny
I don't have
question.
the questions.
Can you make up a funny question?
If you could be one animal, what animal would you be?
And why?
I'm not making this up. This was actually an interview question for the job I used to work.
What?
Yes.
That's
If you
What
could be one animal.
Did
animal-
zookeeper? Is that what you applied for?
No, it was a hospital job.
What the?
It was.
It was some kind of psychological trickery.
That's it. Yeah.
For me, dolphin is easy.
Dolphin. Okay.
Yeah, because they're always in the water. They get to surf and have fun.
Don't they have like lifelong partners too? They're like
I don't know.
romantic.
Do
Oh,
they?
that's not so
That's what I
difficult. I mean, one dolphin is not more attractive than another one. So
Oh,
It depends.
No.
I saw one at SeaWorld. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
let's see. They're hairless, can hold their breath for a long time. Yeah.
Lee, what would you be?
Oh, me?
Yeah, what was your
cat.
answer to the interview?
I said a cat because I get to sleep 18 hours a day.
Did you get the job?
yeah, I did.
Oh, sweet.
Pick the right one.
Yeah.
Nice. I also love the ocean, so I would probably pick a seal.
Okay.
Maybe.
I think I'd want to be a really big bird so I can fly because I think that'd be really, really fun. And no one would mess with me because I'm a scary big bird and I can like pretty much kill anything that comes my way. Maybe an owl.
Oh, yeah. Those are scary.
I think I'd like that.
Saw a hawk out.
Ooh. And also my name is Olivia Hoover. So
Oh, that's so cool.
Apropos.
Okay, as a musician, I have to ask you the tough questions.
Okay.
What kind of guitar do you currently play?
I've got 2 Stratocasters, I've got a Telecaster, and I've got a Gibson J45.
Okay, you're a decent human being then. Okay.
Did I pass?
But your style, you do more rhythm guitar than lead right now. That's
Yeah,
you're singing.
I do. I play a little bit of both, but yeah, I play mostly rhythm, and then if I'm playing some lead, it's just like a lick here and there.
Because vocal is your primary instrument?
It is now, yeah.
Okay.
And what age did you just? I mean, we're going back to the music. We
just get
We
pulled
will
back
go
in.
back to the funny questions, but I'm curious. At what age did you start singing and notice that, like, I have a pretty good voice?
I mean, when I was a kid, I used to sing here and there. I never really worked on it or anything, and then it was like my 30s before I really started like exploring it. I actually went online and just took like one of those online singing courses. Went through that, and then I started doing some private vocal lesson stuff.
Cool. So was your vocal teacher, was she near Richmond, like in Mechanicsville? Oh no, this was back. Well, you moved here in high school.
I was living in Richmond at the time. I had a couple of different teachers from I think I found one teacher on Craigslist, and I did that for a few months, and then I'm not sure if like Facebook Marketplace was a theme back then. It might have been, but
It's been around for a while.
yeah, I used a couple of different vocal coaches, and it all helped, and helped me become the incredible singer I am today.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that used Craigslist.
I know, right? It's kind of like scary to even say
The back
Craigslist
pages?
nowadays, but
What's that?
The back pages. What is it called? The weird
What?
side of Craigslist.
Oh,
I thought all Craigslist
the hidden
was weird.
pages? I don't know.
Yeah, because I found more. That's how you found music. Remember, there was a time there was like they used to have the trading post. It was print.
Yeah.
And
Now
then they went.
You're aging me.
Then it became Craigslist, and now
You used to have to get the
Well,
trading post, and you had to pay like $1.50 for it. They sold it
Right.
at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to list it, you had to send it in like a month ahead of time.
Yep.
So if you're trying to sell
Wow.
like whatever, you had to send it in, and then they post it, and then people have to pay it. It was like 6 months before you sold anything. It was crazy.
Dang.
Everything's instant now. It's
Yeah.
like
It's
But-
kind of nice, but it's also depressing.
Well, then we went through the period of like AOL Messenger too.
ooh,
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember
love
that too.
that.
Yeah.
That was like back in my middle school heyday. That's all we did. And we had dial-up, me and my dad. I would run
Who
home
didn't?
after school and fire up that dial-up. And I'd be on there till like the break of dawn. My dad'd be like, Olivia, get off the internet.
Why haven't we gotten any phone calls in a long time?
My dad was dating somebody at the time. And she's like, I remember I never could talk to your dad because you were all... And they're married now. But she was like, I never could talk to him when you were in middle school. You were always on the computer.
Oh, yeah.
That's hilarious.
There was a time live music. It's like live music used to be. I think maybe it's coming back. Do you think?
I mean, yeah, I think it. I don't think it ever really disappeared, but yeah, it's definitely made a resurgence. I mean, we had COVID and all that stuff, and we weren't. I mean, I bought like concert tickets to like 3 or 4 concerts, and they all got canceled.
Yeah.
One of them was in Nashville. We were supposed to go to Nashville. Me and my wife were supposed to go to Nashville and like watch Chris Stapleton, and then it got canceled. Yeah, he's incredible. And
I
then
love
we were gonna
Melissa,
go
by the
for
way. She's awesome.
Me too. She's great.
Your
But-
wife.
Yeah.
Shout out
yeah.
to the wifey.
Yeah, she's awesome. But so we were supposed to go to the makeup date, and then that got canceled, and then we were just like, forget it, like it's too much. But yeah, it's coming back now for sure.
Yeah. Well, maybe too much. It's like people like it's like they're breaking out of prison. It's like-
Yeah.
Good Lord, yeah.
They've been inside
the
for
Block
3 years.
felt like that.
That's why we don't go to Shamrock.
Yeah, hell no, never again. I was gonna ask something too. It's not music related and it's
Okay.
not funny.
Okay.
But you are a firefighter.
Yep.
Is that your full time job?
It is. Mhm.
Wow. So like, you've probably seen a lot of crazy stuff, and you were a firefighter back during like COVID and people were setting fires, and we're not going to go into all that. We're not a political podcast. But what is the craziest thing that you feel comfortable sharing that you've ever seen as a firefighter?
Yeah, I don't know, like, cause there's some stuff that's like super, super graphic. I think, I mean, it's just, there's a ton of like things that I've seen that I don't really put out there anymore, because just the graphic nature of it.
A lot of things you can't talk about,
Well,
right?
how about weird, like, funny things, like someone set their curtain on fire with a bong or something? I don't know. I'm like,
honestly, I can't remember. Like,
Do the guys play pranks on each other?
they do.
that could be a good one.
Yeah, there's all sorts of. They used to do what's called like the water games. So I worked at a station. I was new at this firehouse, and I didn't know about it. But there's a balcony above the bench, so I went and sat on the bench, and everybody else went to the other bench and chuckled a little bit and laughed. And in like 5 minutes, I was covered in, I don't know, like a 5-gallon bucket of water. It just came from the top of the station. So yeah, stuff like that, just fun, practical jokes.
Okay, so I have a question. I know it's probably stupid, and it's been a while since I've learned about firefighting. I felt like I knew so much when I was a little kid, and now I like forgot everything. There's the pole. Is that just because it's like quick to go down the pole into the fire engine?
Yeah, absolutely. So nowadays, a lot of fire stations that they build are just one story, so that you don't have to do any of that.
It's a rancher?
Yeah, so there's no stairs that come up and down. There's actually the fire department I work for, there's only one house that still has a pole in it, and that's actually being rebuilt, but they're going to put the pole back in it. But yeah, it's a quicker way. They usually put it in like the sleeping quarters, so you get a call, you get up, go on the pole, slide down, get right on the truck. So it's faster than going like all the way around and going on the steps.
I guess there's more of that in the big cities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it fun?
Yeah, I've only done it once, and it was fun. Yeah.
And shout out to all of our firefighters and first responders.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love them.
Because there's a lot of really cool historic firehouses actually in Richmond. If anyone is interested, I live near one. There's also one in the Fan that is being redone, I guess. But the one I live near is in Churchill. It's across from historic St. John's Church, and they do a lot of stuff for the community, as all firehouses do. But it's really fun, like at Christmas time, if everyone will remember this, bookmark it. Like
We'll remind you.
They have like the classic old fire trucks that they have, and they decorate them and stuff. And I don't know, it's just fun.
Got my attention.
Some history.
I love this, those old fire trucks or
And I
something
feel
else.
like everyone loves firefighters. Everyone loves them. No one says anything like negative about them. Everyone loves them. So thank you.
Oh,
You're one of the good
well,
guys.
Yes.
Well, your job is basically saving lives and saving property. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's wrong with that? There's really
Have you saved people?
Yeah, I mean, we've been involved in rescue situations. Yeah.
Wow.
Nuts.
So crazy to think about.
like pulling cats out of trees and stuff. And
I've never done that.
It's some cliche. I remember.
I got a possum out of a car one time.
Oh my God.
I'd be like, I ain't going in that car.
Okay.
again.
Have you ever been called for a big spider and someone doesn't want to?
I haven't gotten that call.
Well,
yet,
you might
no.
from me.
That would be an abuse of the emergency broadcast system.
No, I'll just
man.
text Nate.
Okay.
Nate, you're a firefighter. Come get this spider. It's your job.
All right. Well, Nate, we'd love for you to stick around and hear a little Give It To Us, Lee.
Oh, yeah, Lee. It's time for you to give it to us. And Nate.
I don't know what to expect here.
If I gave it to you, you wouldn't want it.
Nate wants it.
Okay. There's really only one, sticking with the theme of today's thing, a shout out and a farewell to the last surviving member of Leonard Skinner.
Oh,
my gosh.
Gary Rosington passed away at the age of 71. You've heard him. If you've listened to any Leonard Skinner, you'll know that guitar sound.
Yes.
He and Alan Collins, because Alan Collins passed away many years ago, but they were one of the great guitar duets in rock history. So, but he made it to the age of 71, and he was young when he got started. He was just in his teens when Leonard Skinner really got
they were
rolling.
like 14 or 15, I think.
Yeah, they were high school buddies.
Yeah.
And so, and they named the band after their gym coach, Leonard Skinner. So it's like big bucket of wind. Shout out, and fare thee well to Gary Rosington of Leonard Skinner.
Fare thee well. We love you.
free bird.
Yeah, free bird.
All right. Well, next up, shall we guess Lee's name? We each get 3 guesses.
Oh yeah, Nate, you have to guess Lee's name.
Yes.
You get
Wait,
3 guesses.
Lee's name's not Lee.
Nope.
No,
that's my middle name.
No, that's his middle name.
All right.
Okay.
All right. You want to go first?
No, I'll let you guys
No,
go.
but the guest goes first in our
We
dungeon.
insist.
Michael.
No.
Roswell.
No.
Manfred.
No. I just thought about Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Just blinded by the
Was
light.
anybody close?
Yeah. What?
Was
Nope.
anybody close?
No.
No.
Well. Oh, I echoed. No, not this time.
Okay. It remains a
Get another
mystery.
one. You know, you get another one.
You
We
get
all
3
get 3.
chances.
We get 3 guesses?
Yeah.
That's how obscure this name is.
Okay. It's obscure. Trent.
I can't picture you as a
ahead.
Trent.
Winifred.
No.
Josiah.
Nuh-uh. Okay, here we go. Last round. Who will be our winner?
Charles.
Nope.
Goliath.
No. And okay, come on. Let's give us-
Jeremiah?
That's good.
No, I'm not a bullfrog.
Damn it.
We've lost again.
Yeah.
Foiled again.
Olivia-
Thank God. I don't want
Now-
this to end.
I will say this: we did have someone write in to me who did know it.
Oh my God. They must have looked
What did
it
they
up.
win?
A gift card.
No. Only the host get a gift card.
And the guest, if they
Oh
guess
yeah,
it.
that's right. If our guest gets it,
Yeah, you would have gotten a gift card
$25
to-
gift card.
To Sticky Rice.
But we do ask you spend it at a local restaurant. Oh, by the way, guys, I did try a local restaurant this past weekend, Hobnob in Lakeside.
Oh, I love it.
That's a great place.
It's a medium. It's a fine dining, medium to fine, set right in the middle of like a lakeside neighborhood. It's like it just and you go in. It's like I had the Gouda Smash Burger.
Ooh.
Got to be in my top 3 burgers in Richmond. It's
Yummy.
incredible. Although their menu changes every season, every 3 months. So I wanted to rate it, and they said, "Well, this isn't going to be on the menu in 3 months. They're going to have a new menu." So
Speaking of Gouda Smash Burger, what is your wife making? It smells delightful down here all of a sudden.
that was dinner. I made some rosemary and thyme potatoes.
Potatoes?
Son,
Ooh.
rosemary.
Yes. Are you going to Scarborough Fair?
I use herbs.
Rosemary and thyme.
Oh, they make a great duet, don't they?
Well,
Paging Simon and Garfunkel.
paging for an escape.
But Nate, thank you very much for
Yeah,
coming.
thanks.
Yes,
absolutely.
thank you so
for
much,
having
Nate.
me.
You got a joke for
Please.
us?
I don't. I'm not. Yeah, people have put me on the spot for jokes before, and like I can never come up.
Oh,
with
wait, I
anything.
have one. I have one.
Okay,
Okay.
go.
Knock, knock, and I'm asking Nate.
Who's there?
Smell mop.
Smell my poo.
Smell my poo.
I got you.
Okay, guys.
All right. On
So,
an ending note, where
Kat?
can we find Nate?
We can find Nate on Facebook. I know of Nate Oyler Music,
Yeah, and Instagram's the same thing, Nate Oyler Music.
and you're on Spotify now. You have your place where we can follow you.
Yeah, it's just my name, Nate Oyler, and it'll be out there. Like I said, released April 7th. There is, if you go to my Instagram or my Facebook, there's a spot where you can go click on it, pre-save the track, and you'll get notification when it becomes available.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
It's
me
going
too.
on my playlist.
Yes,
Awesome.
for shizzle.
Yeah, play it over and over.
I feel honored to know you. This is so cool.
I know we're in the presence of a musical great.
A local too.
You say so.
That's awesome. Okay, guys. So make sure to also, if you need a recording or you need some lyrics, or Lee, why don't you tell us yourself? What does Lee Dungeon Studios offer?
Well, if you are a singer, songwriter, if you have lyrics and you need music, or you just want to record something for a friend or family, or a podcast, but not on Thursdays.
Yeah, no Thursdays.
Nope.
No Thursdays.
They're booked.
Just find me on Facebook, Lee Church, and Dungeon Studios, and come on by and record.
Yay! And then also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Lala in the Dungeon. And on Instagram, it's at Olala_RVA. And if you know someone who would be a great fit for an interview on our podcast, let us know. Send us a DM.
Yes, please. We want our DMs to be flooded. Come on.
They already
Give it
are.
to us. Nah. I want more. But yeah, we're enjoying it, so we hope you guys are as well.
Yeah, every episode gets better and better. And we've had a...
Yeah, we're recording on the first day of spring.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll hear this on April Fools, won't you?
I think, yeah. April
Yeah.
Fools.
Yeah.
You will. So hopefully we won't be fooling you. Okay, guys. It's been
Signing
great.
off.
Signing off. Peace out. Thanks, Nate.
See you next time.
Thank you.